simulation is extremely valuable, but you need to be able to use it within the right environment. You guys have been integrating your Ansys simulation support with NVIDIA's virtual environment. Can you tell us what this is involving?
Sure. What we're doing is we're taking a new solver technology that we've just introduced called Perceive-EM, which is a GPU-accelerated SBR solver that's accessed through an API. And what that allows us to do is easily integrate that into a platform such as NVIDIA's Omniverse platform, where we can then do physics-based simulation using the Omniverse visualization engine. So what we're seeing here is this is the Omniverse platform, where the visualization that we're showing here is the radar return from a 16-element array that's on the front of this robot in an open warehouse type of environment. So everything that we see in here visualized is also being used in the simulation. So the geometry, the shelves, all the furniture spread throughout this scene. Yeah, so what we're looking at right now, this radar response is mapped and visualized into that 3D scene. So you can see the hot spots indicating that there's some obstruction or something that the radar is seeing scattered fields from. But what you also see here is that there's a channel capacity that's overlaid onto this image. Because in this warehouse, we also have an access point on the other end of the warehouse that we're simulating the wireless link between these two robot and access point. So as I drive this around, you see the channel capacity dynamically update. You see the radar response that also dynamically changes as it interacts with the geometry. And this is all being run here real time. And I'm doing this with a Xbox controller, defining the dynamic movements as I operate this robot in this environment. So what you're seeing in the back side of this is a representation of the 3D antenna pattern mapped onto points that make up the sphere around the antenna source. So this is the 3D antenna pattern that's being used on the base station. So we're representing that by just a cloud of points that are colorized based on the magnitude of the fields. So in this example here, white is the largest magnitude, where blue is the smallest. And what we're doing, we're actually doing a real-time beamforming or scanning the beam so that it adapts to where the robot is within the warehouse.
Now that was really neat, but what's the difference between the standard Ansys solver and what you've integrated here?
So it's built on the same technology. The technology that HFSS SBR Plus is built on, but what we've done is we've put it onto the GPU, so it's purely GPU accelerated, as well as we've made algorithmic enhancements that allow it to run very fast. So this solver runs in near real time, so we can do new types of studies, new types of simulations that weren't possible before.
Now, is this possible to integrate this into other tools other than, say, the NVIDIA Omniverse?
Yeah, that's the exact point. It's an API that gives us this real flexibility that no matter what the customer's workflow is, that you can easily take this solver and plug it into that workflow or build new existing or new workflows around that.
So how would they get involved with using this?
So one is they can contact myself or contact their local account manager, and we can happily give them a demonstration or demonstrate to them how this is used.
Excellent. Well, thanks very much for filling us in on some of your latest technology.
All right, thank you.